Today I'm gonna head out to Gemini Bridges. So I'm gonna get the motorcycle offloaded off the back of the van. Gemini Bridges, it's a off-road OHV trail. So out here in Moab, Utah, there's a lot of off-road OHV and stuff, which is great for a dual sport motorcycle, like my DR650. So I'm gonna get it offloaded, go throw a couple gallons of gas in it, and then I'm gonna head over to where the trailhead is, up the 191 here, over to the Gemini Bridges, and go hit some trails this morning on the bike. If you haven't already, hit like and hit subscribe. All right, so I'm gonna start by loosening up these outer straps. Get them out of the way. Now when I unhook this side, I gotta be kind of quick, because okay, she is loose. So just like that, it comes off. There it goes. All right, I'm not gonna put too much in. I'm only gonna put about 3-4 gallons in. Bit when you start getting into this rough stuff. And just go slow. So you can see we're coming into some burbs here. You don't want to dump the motorcycle, so just go slow. See, it's real soft sand. This is why I lowered the bike also. I lowered the bike and I can touch the ground now. I'm not falling over on the thing. So see, just a little bit of soft sand. Go real slow. And once the trail opens up a little. So this really is great about the dual sport. You can see there's some other people out here. You know, this is the Gemini Bridges trail. We're up quite a bit now, but this thing goes, you can see, quite higher, and we're gonna keep climbing because it's gotta get out to the trail. But this is just what I love about this dual sport, the DR650. And you can see with it off the van and the suspension raised on it, I don't have it compressed. Why this is a great adventure bike for stuff like this. It's not all polished up. You don't have to worry about dropping it. It'll eat these trails right up. So we get back on the trail and hammer some more down. I wish I could take video of the whole trail, but it's just too long and too long of a video. Oh, here we got another truck coming now. Oh, he wants me to go. I'll get out of his way. You definitely want a four-wheel drive out here, but I mean, this is what's great about carrying this bike around. We got a little bit of a rock climb. So we'll just feather the clutch, and if you can see this, and pick a track. Stand up on the motorcycle, feather the clutch. Just like that, see? And so you can see why I like the dual sport motorcycle, the DR650. You can see now that it's off the van, and I got the suspension all uncompressed, and out here you can see, you know, how much clearance, and just get a good look at the bike out here on this trail out here, the Gemini Bridges trail. A dual sport motorcycle like a DR650, you could pick a used one up for a couple grand. And I love just driving around and looking on all trails, or, you know, the OHV, and looking for just a place to go ride. I'm having more fun doing this. A couple gallons of gas. This thing still on these trails will get 30, 40 miles a gallon. 2-3 gallons of gas. I mean, you're gonna have just so much fun for the day. It's a great day to be out on the bike. I like when I'm traveling and I'm gonna stop somewhere for a few days, like here in Moab, Utah. I'm able to get my bike out, get some exercise, and I'll probably hit these trails for a couple days, you know, every day. So I'm just here at this, at the Flying J. I got some, I'm gonna stay here for the night in Beaver, Utah. And I've got some French fries, so I'm gonna get out some French fries out of my freezer. Get my oven, which needs a cleaning by now, but get some fries in there. Like that. Get them spread around. It's probably enough French fries. Yeah, maybe a few more. Just a snack for tonight. Oh, it's a lot of French fries, a lot of French fries. That is a lot of French fries now. 450 air fry. Throw them in there. Oh, get them going. There we go. We got some French fries. So, watching Don Shipley's channel, former Buds 131. This guy, so Don Shipley, he investigates fake Navy SEALs. This guy is going on with all these stories about how he was a Navy SEAL. What's scary, that somebody would fabricate all these stories and never had been a Navy SEAL, never was a Navy SEAL, or anything else. All 100% bullshit.
Because I've never heard one go on for an hour and 40 minutes of just the biggest bunch of bullshit Vietnam POW 3 times crap. And I'm really dreading this phone call just because I don't want to hear any more crap. I'm just going to come straight out with it here and try to find a solution to this guy. But my crap meter is passed straight on over. I'm not fishing. I'm not trying to bait him into talking to me, or we're just coming clean. And so I can you're either going to help me with this, help me better understand your bullshit, or I'm just going to your American Legion and there's other people down there and tell them you're fucking phony. That's that. So, here we go. I don't like it. So, hello. Hey, Charles, Don Shipley, how you doing?
I'm doing good. And who are you?
I'm a retired senior chief bosun mate. I saw your video about the interview that you did there in the restaurant there.
Oh, okay.
You look great in your blues, I'll tell you that.
Thank you.
I was looking at, I don't want to nitpick, but some of your awards are a little out of whack, like those silver stars. Did you notice that?
So Don Shipley, he knows because he's got access to the Navy SEAL, to the database and all that. He I don't know all his credentials, but he goes through them on his.
I got this third one about, I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago, and he came 65 years later.
Let me go to hell. Let me go to hell. I watched that video. That was that had to have been exhausting. An hour and 40 minutes. I was exhausted when I finished it.
Well, this lady.
What's crazy is, could you imagine dating? And I'm sure some of us have been there, where we've dated somebody, and then you find out like everything they told you was a lie.
It was an honor to do the interview.
Like, imagine being interested in this guy. Say you're an older woman, and he's telling you he was a Navy SEAL, this, that, and all this other. And then you find out the person's just full of crap. I mean, how many people like that have you gone out with and dated? Anybody who's had to date people, and you're like, wow, this person is a whack job. Like, and not only say you're a Navy SEAL, but to fabricate a bunch of stories about it that never happened. The stories couldn't have happened because the person was never a Navy SEAL.
And I left there in 1972 on a friggin' medevac flight.
It's crazy. I mean, he's got videos. Check out his channel, Don Shipley. And
But other than that, you know, I'm still alive and kicking and all that kind of stuff, so I can't complain too much. You know, there you understand what I'm saying.
I saw all that in the interview. Charles, did you have a SEAL training class, a UDT training class that you went through?
I went to UDT school, and then I went to SEAL school when they were first formed.
I didn't know there were two different things.
anyway,
Oh, yeah. And it's still that way.
anyway, we'll pause this. Okay, so it's what is the date today? It's September 26th. End of September, just left Moab, Utah. And in Beaver, Utah, at the Flying J here, just took my shower and kind of wrapping this video up. So if you like the video, hit thumbs up, leave me a comment if you got any comments about anything. And I'm probably gonna take a break from YouTube for a couple weeks. And I got a couple other things I've got to do. So check out Don Shipley's channel. This investigates fake Navy SEALs. That's interesting. So I'm just staying in my van for the night tonight and finish my French fries. Anyway, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you like the van life content, you know, if you haven't sort of seen the format, if you haven't kind of realized the format, I am just sharing my travels and my van life, which is, you know, I like to ride my dual sport motorcycle, go hit some off-road trails, get my electric bike out, go have a beer somewhere. So anyway, if you like the videos, check out the rest of the series. If you got any questions, leave me a comment. Thanks for watching.